Hey Max,
What's up?
you're a medicine man, yes?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, let me throw a little hypothetical your way. You ready for it? Hey
yeah.
Sparks. All
What's
right,
up,
my
Sparks?
my hypothetical, strictly hypothetical, is this: you wake up one morning, all right? You go to pee. You with me so far?
Yeah.
Your pee smells like asparagus, right?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't eat asparagus. Is this a ambulance kind of situation or?
Yeah, you're gonna fucking die.
Oh God!
If that actually happened to you, you're a fucking no.
You're down
It
talking
could
to a dead
it,
man.
it it could be like, are you taking like new multivitamin or something?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sometimes that'll do it.
Okay.
Especially the multivitamins that are like very holistic and stuff. They jam a whole bunch of like herbs and vegetables and stuff in there.
I'll just assume it was a super rare cancer that came and went in 5 hours.
Your body just had a way of getting rid of that. Oh,
So
that's right. You got the chainsaw.
there
What?
is
Wait,
a
what is
really
going
bad
on?
glitch going on right now. Do you see this?
I do. I thought it was just like you're playing Fatal Frame all of a sudden.
Nope. That there's no lightning. That's just
That
apparently the
was
latest update now has flashlight glitches. Cool.
now is terrible if you have a seizure disorder.
Good God. Don't
Oh,
don't
I
you hate it when like they update things and it's like, hey, now this is fixed. Oh, but now a really basic function that has worked since the beginning is broken.
yeah. We
Oh wait, I
added
think I
3 gigabytes and you kind of fucked everything up. Sorry about that.
Yep. Sorry.
Speaking of seizures, this doesn't seem like it's going to make sense, but I need to send you a little YouTube later. I was so blessed by the algorithm.
Oh God.
Suddenly, I'm just like in the middle of all my fighting game and ASMR videos. I see The Simpsons versus
Hey,
Cerebus.
whoa, easy there,
Wow,
chump.
waiting for you.
Ow. He knows I can't get to him either. There we go. His mistake was coming to me. You could never be satisfied with not hitting me. And where did that lead you?
Yeah, it's
Right
just a
back
little
to
YouTube
me.
video, Sparks.
Was it
Like a minute long.
a little YouTube
You know,
lol?
this The Simpsons versus the final boss of Final Fantasy IV. No big deal.
The Simpsons versus Zeromus? That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
No, just he does Big Bang and they seize out. And it's just like,
Oh,
oh
okay.
my god.
I do remember The Simpsons where they went to Japan and they kept seeing the Pokemon episode.
Yeah, that's the animation they use.
Yep. What a classic.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
what are we doing in this hotel?
well, we're trying to find some apples and some other random shit that'll get us to the end of the game.
All
We
right.
really don't have that far to
Bullets
go.
will
If I
help
if
with
I
that.
remember kind of where we are and what I've accomplished so far, we should make it through, and definitely by the end of our usual hour and a half or so stream.
Sounds good.
You thought I wouldn't
I'm
see.
interested to see what kind of
Joke's on
ending we're
me.
getting.
Nothing. Oh, hi there. What the? There we go. Whoa! What the
Whoa.
shit?
Damn.
Come on, punk.
Just want a little nibble.
He's puking. He's puking. Now he's dead.
You played Dead Space back in the day, right?
Oh yeah, I love
I don't
Dead
know if
Space.
you
I
touched the
played Dead
remake at
Space
all.
and the remake.
Oh, you did play the remake. Okay. Geez, see, I don't remember these things, even though I'm sure we talked about it for,
Yeah.
hours.
Now that
At some
one
point.
that one was interesting. That was just like a straight up 1-to-1 remake. Like there was
Like-
nothing new or unique about it.
So, wait a second. I thought they did with the zero gravity sections. They
I
did
mean,
it more
they
like Dead
made
Space
them
2 and
more
3.
not shit.
Yeah, it wasn't just like because Dead Space 1, it was basically jumping surface to surface, and that was all you could do. You couldn't like free float or anything.
Right. Okay, we got a shard of some mirror.
All right,
I'll be good for the mirror shield later.
sweet.
So what's next on the docket? Sparks, we've got all kinds of cool stuff. Max is doing
a whole bunch of
Nier.
shit.
I really
Nier
want to do that
Automata.
Castlevania fan game.
Yes, that would be great. You brought up a whole bunch of older games, which most of them that we've played before, but Parasite Eve sounded really nice.
Ooh,
Because
yeah.
that was something I
Parasite Eve.
actually completed myself this year earlier, so I'm down to do that again.
That would be cool. Parasite Eve is never a bad time.
No. But it's the first time I did the optional Chrysler building. I'd never done that before.
Oh,
Down.
Oh, okay. I remember that actually. I'd forgotten that there was even an optional like end game kind of bit to that.
Yeah, it's kind of like you got to beat the game, and then you do a new game plus. But from like the second mission onwards, you could just go into the Chrysler building. And
Oh wow.
it is just it's basically like Tartarus, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's pretty cool. It has like the optional true boss is pretty cool.
This was not hard the first time.
That thing goes down, right? Or no?
What the fuck?
No,
Put it down, man. There we go.
Yeah, that one's too big to. It's a red herring glass piece.
I swear to God, this is not difficult. I'm just being
Like
there.
that
we go.
little pokey thing down there. You think that one would be obvious,
right? But it's not.
The little hat.
Little Hattie McHatterson.
See, this is why I don't play like Tetris and stuff.
Especially
on a stream.
As this is going on, there's like monsters entering the room behind James.
Oh, there we go. Right? Yeah.
Good job, James. I solved it.
Yeah, I did it.
James, yay! That's not funny. It's a little funny.
It's a little funny. Yay! All right. Wow, and there's like no breaks in it or anything.
Can you check real quick and see? Yes. I probably want to use the ripe apple, I think, because I believe the rotten apple gives me the ending we don't want.
Let's see.
Just do Silent Hill to Broken Mirror apple.
Hotel. What the hell? I'm gonna put in. Oh, there's the mirror. Okay. On a platter, pattern on the mirror shard. Well, tell me which apple. They say place either or. I want to know what does.
I'm pretty sure ripe apple gives us the good ending.
All right, place
or a good ending.
All right. The apple you choose will not have an. Son of a bitch! Will not have an impact.
Screw really?
You, Game 8. That's not true. Don't trust Game 8.
No, too late.
Good old IGN's never steered us wrong.
Okay. Say goodbye to the relatively calm-looking hotel. The cool thing about this one is,
relatively
unlike
calm
the other areas that we've been to in this game, it kind of, instead of going, like, to hell all at once, it, like, kind of slowly gets more decrepit in here. So, like, now you notice, like, as soon as we got that... Oh, look! We got some boys!
Oh, shit!
We got lots of boys! Come on, hit me! Ow. You weren't actually supposed to hit me.
There we go. I heard that contact flush.
I think I just hit one that I had already killed. Ow! The fuck?
Vaguely downward?
James! Jimmy!
What the? I'm sure he just jumped or dropped, but it looked like he just kind of disappeared from existence.
We're fine. Everything's fine. Ow! What the frick? Where did that one even come from?
That's the code word he summoned when he said everything's fine.
It's fine. I know. It's still good. It's still good. Alright. Now then. You know... Oh, yes, I both read and watched Good Omens.
What is that?
Or Bad Omens. Good Omens, right? Yeah, with The Neil Gaiman series.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know.
David
it,
Tennant was in it. He played Lucifer, or
Oh,
kind of sort of
wait
Lucifer.
a second.
Like,
Now all of a sudden I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
it was good. I very much enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've heard those. That was what, 5-6 years ago, something like that.
Yeah,
My sense of time is all.
I think we've already been in
up.
here.
One of the doctors today
Probably
was
not Lucifer, but I mean, like, he plays the devil's part essentially, and he's just, like cheeky devil.
David Tennant.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna sequence break here a little bit since I opened that briefcase. We're gonna take the employee elevator to not a super nice place, but at least it will be done, and we won't have to think about it anymore.
Is that like a cat dying?
Say again.
I thought I heard something just like meowing, but in pain.
Meowing in pain. Yeah,
Maybe
that
not.
happens. All right, let's place items.
Maybe that's just outside my window or something.
Place items. Place items. Place items. Actually, let's take those with us. I'm not 100% sure we're on the good ending track yet. Oh God, Max.
I saunter vaguely downward. Blank piece of paper. Oh,
Oh yeah, sauntered vaguely downward. Yeah, that's the letter from his wife. Do I still have my chainsaw? No, darn. That would have made this section a lot more friendly, but
what happened to the chainsaw? Did all your weapons?
I guess I can only
evaporate?
choose first floor. All right. Okay, so this sucks just a little bit, but there, as long as you stay the course, they won't get you too bad. And if they do, you can always run.
Gotcha.
But these guys just hang from the ceiling and they're assholes. Well, shit, we're already cheating. Look up the safe code for me, Max.
Do.
Hotel basement safe code.
I'm just gonna Control F code, briefcase code.
That's a
red
safe.
Light bulb. Break room. Blah blah blah.
I think this is the break room.
Oh, I wonder if it doesn't change each time. Then it's 7414.
There we go.
Sweet.
Good job. Okay, now we can head to the basement. The only thing is, though, I do need to make my way to the manager's office, I believe, which is not super fun. I'm Johnny, one hot
guy.
I'll bet you are. Alright, so let's see. Where is he? He's hanging right there. Alright, he's going the other way, so I'm gonna...
Wait, is that one of those super tall walkers that was under the grates in the labyrinth? Oh.
They are now in here with me. And I'm unarmed. Isn't that swell?
That is awesome.
Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it just? Might as well get some more health.
Why did you have to leave everything up there?
Because the elevator has a weight limit. It's arbitrary contrivance. Oh, he sees me.
Wow, they look... It's the first time you see their face. Damn.
Yeah, aren't they just horrible?
Freaky as shit. It's like a paper plate face.
It sounds like poor planning on my part. Doesn't? Yeah, it really does.
Lose some weight, idiot.
I think there's also a boy in here. Yep, there he is. Ah, shit. Get off me. You punk. He's just a punk. Okay, I need that. Okay, now here's the problem, though. Those boys are still...
That other one waiting for you.
Yeah. Now, let's see here. Can he... Ah, shit.
Shit.
It's okay. We're gonna be fine. This is all gonna work itself out.
All right.
Not
Guess he
sure
can't
how
come through
yet.
that little crack. That's good.
Come on, reset your AI. Reset your pattern. There you go. You go right back to hell. Did he see me again?
He's facing this way. Yeah,
Oh,
he's coming
fuck.
back. Oh, wait.
Oh.
No, he's not.
Hold on. We might as well do some drugs.
Hmm.
Okay, there we
This
go.
whole time I thought that they were like defying gravity and stepping, you know, the opposite way you were standing.
You can think of it that way.
That's just their hoofy little arms. Or big arms.
I
Yeah,
know.
that does kind of give me the heebie-jeebies.
My jeebs are heaved.
Damn.
Alright, so let's see here. Well, fuck.
You gotta go back out.
Let's see if we can work something a little different.
What are you looking for right now?
I'm collecting these 3 arbitrary D&D dice.
Okay. Something to your left?
There he is. I hate forced
No, that's
stealth
just them
sections,
breathing.
even in the best games. And this really is a good game, but
I mean, is it forced or?
yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can
Or
do
you
to
just-
hurt him.
Oh,
And
really?
if I go out
yeah,
there, he
the
will
toy.
kill me.
I mean, you got 2 weapons
No, I don't.
on each arm.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. These bitches are
He looks
registered
like
weapons.
a punk.
Now there's another one over there, but I haven't encountered him yet. Ah, fuck me. Ah,
Oh,
fuck.
there he is.
He knows I'm here.
I think they hate Windows. I think.
If he ever figures out that he can just like shimmy right through that window, I'm fucked.
Yeah, right.
I might have to go. Damn it! I might have to go back the way I just came.
That you were just at.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, you're too far to see him, or for him to see you.
I think he knows I'm here. This part is annoying as shit.
He's clipping through the wall.
Fuck. Is he gonna... What's he gonna... Where's he gonna...
How's he gonna?
How's he gonna... Yeah, right. Kind of a fucker, isn't he?
A little bit.
Just a little bit of a fucker.
He's kind of right there, I think.
Yeah. Shit.
He clips through that wall.
Wait. Ah, damn it, Chris. I
Oh, is
had
there
it
2
and
of them
blew it.
now? Oh,
I think
okay.
I can book it.
Yeah, you can book it. I mean, I don't know how fast they go when they're actually.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Whew.
We're good. We're good. Oh, he's going. He's going. All right, now the problem is we got
You got Puko in there.
Hugo, yeah. So let's see. Wait. Okay, no, this is... God damn
Well,
it.
there's
Okay,
another-
I need to
there's
get
another
back into the
exit.
freezer room across from me, which is slightly problematic.
What is the other exit to the kitchen lead?
Ah,
Have you
fuck.
been there?
Well, we just went through the kitchen. We got the button that was in there. I
Dice
think I
or the green.
missed one in the freezer room.
Okay.
So I'm basically just kind of waiting for him to, yeah. There we go. Put a little distance between me and him. There we go. Now.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Yep. I'm dumb.
All right.
Okay, so, little good news, bad news here.
Mm.
Good news is we got that.
That's the bad news.
That's the bad news. That would be the bad news. Okay, so let's see here. We haven't been in the laundry room or the manager's office as of yet. And I think those are the last two, really. Does he know? Can he see me? He can't see me. Oh, he knows. Shit, he knows. He is just biding his time. Oh, fuck. Well, so while we're waiting here, Hunter Biden has been pardoned. And apparently that is the worst thing any president has ever done ever.
I figured as soon as I saw that, I was just like, okay, yeah, they're going to have a field day with that one.
But, you know, like, did everyone just forget, like, with Trump's last days in office, it was like free crime for all of his friends?
Basically.
Like, again, is it morally dubious? Yeah. Is it any more morally dubious than anything else that we've seen in the last decade?
It's also just like, I don't know, why are you making these promises you're not going to do it when your opponent has already, like, abused the pardon, like, so much? It's
right,
just,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, like, presidential pardons at this point are like fucking candy, you know? They just get handed out to whoever he deems. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, cool. Wait, no. Cool or not cool? Cool. Alright, we're going to the laundry room, Max. Or are we going to the office?
Whichever's closer.
Alright, well, we made it to the office. Alright, so this is where we use the die. Alright, we need one more, and I actually think it's in here.
Oh, sweet. Well, what was just bullets? Okay.
Well, hello.
Wow.
Shit. I think we pissed him off. If Trump's preemptively pardoning all his buddies, Biden should totally... Yeah. And again, when you think about, like, how much of Hunter Biden's crimes... Again, don't get me wrong. Like, he's clearly guilty. He clearly has a drug problem. But, I mean, it's basically... For the last decade, Hunter Biden has been kind of like the de facto target for anyone seeking to do personal emotional harm to the president, right?
Yeah. And it's
so,
also
yeah,
just
on
like,
the one hand, it
that's
is
the easiest target they have, apparently, which is kind of telling, because it's like, yeah, you don't have a litany of, like, pedophiles and, you know, people to choose from,
right?
You know, like they do on that side. It's
like in a perfect world, I would love to be offended by the pardon, you know, like yeah, that's not really how pardons are supposed to be. But at the same time, I'm not about to fucking clutch my pearls at Joe Biden, you know, basically flipping them the bird on his way out. Like, cry me a river, you know?
I have limited space to care about things, and yeah, I'm not going to waste it on frickin' Hunter Biden.
Yeah.
When it comes to, like, political things, there was a lot worse that
yeah, seriously,
we need to be looking at. Oh,
I think that did.
I have no idea. Okay.
Did you hear a click?
I did not. But
and that
it probably happened. Well, let's see.
Let's try it like the exact opposite way. There we go.
I was about to...
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's that.
What a waste. All right, well, I guess we're going to the basement. So we're just going back to the break room. God damn, I wish I'd thought of that. Like, the basement is our destination. Duh.
What was in the safe again? The basement key. Oh, and the videotape.
Uh-huh. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Phew.
Nope, you keep
Nope.
running. Come on. No. No.
He has nothing to run from.
And I have everything to run from.
Yeah. The jig is up.
This is so annoying. And the worst part is we could have just bypassed this whole thing.
How do you get to the basement from here?
It's the hallway right across from the break room. See that staircase?
Son of a bitch.
I know. I know. What a... You know the other thing I might try to do, though? I think I'm going to beeline it to the break room and try to get back in the elevator. Because I think I can get the flash... Well, nah. Screw it. We're already here. Oh, God, James.
Yeah, seriously. Have the key ready to go in your hand, dipshit.
Alright, so down here there's more of them, which sucks, because, you know, now we're in a basement.
Mm-hmm. That makes it much worse.
Yikes. Let's see here, though. Alright, we're going down into the maintenance room first, because I think we can pick up a Turny-mabobber. Oh,
jeez.
Jiminy Jillikers, radioactive man. There's no need for profanity, Fallout Boy. Okay, there he goes. Oh, he knows. He knows.
Damn these imperfect eyes.
Oh, God.
I still got that, what do you call it? Conjunctivitis going on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Just boogers coming out of my eyes nonstop.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like dry eye, but like I'll get like my left eye will twitch. And like if you've ever had that like feeling like there's an eyelash like stuck, it's not like painful, but like you're aware of like a vague presence on your eye.
Yeah.
I get that sometimes.
But there's nothing there.
Oh, either that or it really is an eyelash and it's just stuck.
Oh, I mean, I can't deal with that because every time that happens, I'm like, I don't want it to go in the back of my eyeball and then be into the other place that I could never get things from.
Yeah,
I'm sure
that's
I already
fair.
have some contacts and eyelashes back there.
Yeah. I mean, like, if it were even remotely painful, I would be alarmed by it, but this is like a weird lapse in my hypochondria where it's like, yeah, I have allergies, I have dry eye. It's just what it is.
I get you. Yeah, for me, if I feel an eyelash on my eyeball, I mean, I stop when, even if I'm at work, and that's usually the busiest I am. I'm just like, hold on, I need a mirror. Like, this is coming off right now.
Yeah, right.
And unfortunately, I have like long, luscious eyelashes, so they get,
Yeah, same here,
they fall
actually.
off.
I
Yeah.
have beautiful, feminine eyelashes.
God, it's no wonder we were bullied.
Oh, going back to Sparks' comment, yes, it absolutely did make me laugh just because of how much it's going to piss off the GOP.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Wouldn't
he
you
deserves
notice?
it. He
Not
really
actually,
does.
not
And
necessarily
again,
Sparks.
Hunter
That's
Biden,
kind of
definitely
the
not a...
horrible thing.
Yeah, why wouldn't you notice if you had a contact behind your eyeball? Good question.
Yeah, you would notice if you had a couple.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would notice if they had, you know, like one, and it wouldn't be completely behind it. It would kind of be stuck up in the, like, upper reaches, most likely.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Just get out of there.
That's what we're doing.
Whew.
We're going to be fast.
Good thing they're dumb as hell.
Yeah, right. Good thing they're stupid.
It's
Must
Ooh.
suck to be so stupid.
I mean, you could just. I mean, if they got you surrounded, this ain't a bad place to die.
Yeah, right. The liquor cabinet. I don't think they can reach me from here, so I'm good.
What? Okay. Sorry. I was like, what the fuck is in front of you?
Some steamy steams. This. Okay, I need a key.
God. I know it helps to know where they're at, but playing this game with headphones, even just like me watching,
Yeah,
they sound so close.
right.
It's just like, ah, fuck.
It's not a pleasant experience, to be sure.
No.
Hey, I got a syringe.
My
So if they start
syringes.
beating the fuck out of me, at least. Hey, Venus
Let's say-
Bar.
Okay.
I think we're just about to the end of this segment.
Sweet.
It is sweet.
We're gonna have a ghost bartender tell us
Just
to do bad
telling us
things.
to kill people. I think I want to take this back. Yes, I do. Is there one more? There might be one more. I hope there's not one more. They suck. Interestingly enough, we need one more of these like little porcelain dolls, and we're actually forced to engage one in combat. And in actual combat, they're really not bad.
Huh.
Like they fold pretty easily under the shotgun, as do most living creatures. Better leave. All right. Huh. Don't touch Willie. Good advice.
Don't touch Willie. Good advice.
Okay, no, I guess that was it. Cool. We made it, Max.
Sweet. What do we got?
This is significant somehow.
Fishing lures.
There we go. We got the Little Mermaid. I'm surprised Disney
Oh.
didn't like see this puzzle and like sharpen their claws right away.
I mean, is it common license? What do you call that?
I think, yeah, Little Mermaid, Snow White, and Cinderella are all public domain, so I think they could get away with it in
Well,
this one.
was Snow White actually invented by Disney, or was that based off of something too?
No, that was based
This-
off an old fairy tale.
Okay, because I know Cinderella and Little Mermaid are definitely Little Mermaid with some story.
Didn't I get another one?
You got a Snow White figure.
Where is it?
Oh, is it in that thing that you had to like?
Did I miss it?
No, you definitely picked up the Snow White figure. I saw it.
Uh-oh.
It's not possible you could have put it down for the elevator, right?
God, you're so smart, Max. This is why we're friends.
Is it much of a hassle to get back to?
No. Sparks writes,
Bro-
Snow
bro-
White is a Brothers Grimm story.
Okay.
That makes sense. I mean, and like all fairy tales, it was like way darker in the original, right?
Oh yeah. Well, this is always just like talking about morality and having kids be in line. You know, it's always just like, if you don't listen to us, you will fucking be hung by a tree by your intestines.
Yeah, right. You're gonna fucking die.
A witch is gonna engorge herself on your flesh.
Your intestine. James is like, sweet guns, I'll never leave you again. This whole experience like radicalizes James in
I was
a
about
really
to say
bad
he
way.
becomes an NRA member.
Yeah, right. He just suddenly becomes like ultra Second Amendment. There's just no light left in his eyes.
I might too if I encountered horrors beyond.
Yeah, right. The
this
kind of
realm.
stuff that he was seeing here. You know, the funny thing is, like, I'm
Down
not
to
like
34.
strictly speaking.
Oh, damn them, those bastards.
Yeah, right. I'm not like anti-gun in the sense that like I don't believe that they have a place and no one should ever have them for like home protection or anything like that. It's more just like the NRA types just piss me off so much that
Oh yeah, it's all about having their toys
yeah, right. It's
Usually.
about their penis substitutes,
or
right?
pissing
It's-
off the libs.
yeah.
Just like a whole bunch of stuff is about pissing off the libs.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like, hey, I have this thing and I'm going to use it irresponsibly, and I'm hiding behind the Constitution and you can't stop me.
Yeah,
Like, fuck you, really?
that's always going to be the case though when you have something that protects people. like a Bill of Rights Constitution, you're gonna have other people that are find it convenient, to use that for something.
107. I knew there was still some rooms that we needed to go to. I
Right.
think, though, we can take a back way that will net us another item. There might be one or two creepy crawlies, but like if you notice, the enemies in the hotel really aren't bad. Like the
No,
labyrinth was kind of the last real, like,
difficult slug.
yeah,
That's-
yeah. The hotel is more like, James coming to terms with his story demons as opposed to the literal demons that are out to kill him.
Yeah.
Well, hello.
Oh, gee. Speaking of which, has Alan Wake 2 come to Steam yet?
I think it has. I saw
Oh,
those
awesome.
advertisements for it, but I haven't picked it up.
Oh, okay.
That would be a fun.
That's another one I
play.
totally. God, 2023. We were just having a conversation, Addie and I, about DLC
need that
and
at
if
all.
it should be nominated for Game of the Year because Shadow of the Erdtree is nominated by a lot of different venues this year.
Shadow of the what now?
Shadow of the Erdtree, the DLC for Elden Ring.
Oh,
and I know you
right.
and I talked about this. I definitely
did,
fall
yeah.
under like, hey, if it's if it's DLC, if it's good,
Like if it's like a
wouldn't-
full game in its own right, yeah.
and if it's like, however long or short it is, it's just like if people like it, why not nominate it? It's just like
Yeah,
sequels
absolutely.
are being nominated for things. So, and it wouldn't be nominated if they can open doors now.
He thought he was clever, didn't he?
How did he reach that? What the fuck? But
Opened
yeah, it
with
wouldn't be
his little barf
nominated
mouth.
if it sucked, or if there was other things that deserved to take their spaces more.
Yeah,
You think about like Phantom Liberty. Like I know you enjoyed that. A lot
yeah,
of people
dude.
thought
Phantom
it was
Liberty
amazing.
was a game. Like
It was not nominated for Game of the Year in most places, and that's
Uh-huh.
because 2023 had fucking Baldur's Gate 3,
yeah,
Tears
I
of the
know.
Kingdom, Alan Wake 2. Like, I think in a different year, Phantom Liberty would have
It
been
absolutely
nominated.
could have and should have. Like CD Projekt Red is like the studio that will not quit. Like they constantly do amazing things with their games. Like even it would have been so easy for them to just give up on Cyberpunk after the release was so rough.
Mhm.
But they didn't. Not only did they improve it to the point where it was one of the best games ever, they kept building on it, and it was almost as though they were apologizing to their fans for having been forced to ship out a game before it was fully cooked.
Yeah, I definitely don't
like-
blame the developers themselves for
Yeah, no, the developers weren't the problem there. It was the fucking suits saying,
Of
hey,
course.
The Witcher 3 was so successful, you need to crank out its successor pronto, right?
Oh, they said they're a few weeks into like full production of Witcher 4.
Yes, I saw that, or heard that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know, because I know a while back they said that it wasn't going to focus on Geralt, which I'm okay with, but I don't know. Also okay if they change their mind. It's Geralt.
Yeah, honestly, like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, sure, like, I know they'll make an awesome game with whoever is the protagonist, but, I mean, imagine saying, hey, we're shooting a new Mickey Mouse movie, only instead of Mickey Mouse, it's Herman the Rat.
I get it. Where it's kind of like, I mean, the world has to carry it, but at the same time, it's like Sherlock Holmes, and it's just like, hey, we're gonna do another Sherlock Holmes movie, but it's gonna be a different detective, but it's still taking place in the magical world of London. It's like,
That's
what?
exactly right. Yep.
But no, at least
I didn't
the
make my way to
Witcher world
107 yet.
is something kind of unique, So
Hotel's not
hoping it
looking
won't
so
be
good,
quite
Max.
that bad. No, it's a little dilapidated. Someone left the windows open and broken.
Put Snow White down here.
Also, am
That's
I
weird.
imagining? Are these places you've been before and now it's looking worse?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you not been picking up on that?
Like I said, I don't know if it's just because I'm not actively like have the controller in my hand,
Yeah.
but I get lost very easily watching you play this game.
there another one?
It's actually a name for books that take place
Hello.
in the same world as Sherlock Holmes. What? Really? Are you serious, Sparks?
That's
Holmes,
interesting.
The Holmes verse.
I don't remember the Holmes verse. Yeah.
God, do you remember the Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah, I remember.
And how he did not have a good accent for the first one, but I still like that first movie. It was still a good movie.
You know, I was going to say my reaction to them, well, I only saw the first one, and it was kind of just like the most mundane experience I've ever had in a theater. Like, I did not think it was a bad movie by any stretch. But at the same time, like, I could have just as easily not have seen it and have been equally entertained that day.
I gotcha.
But like it just straight up didn't do anything for me. And I think part of it was I happened to see it after you introduced me to the Benedict Cumberbatch Holmes series. And so, like, what could compete with that?
I mean, that is, definitely an amazing series. Even though it went off the rails a little bit in the 4th season, but whatever.
Okay, so I know there are a couple of seasons that I probably haven't seen. Like, the last one that I saw was whichever came last. It was either the one where they, like, did the throwback and they actually were in the 1800s.
They did do that.
Or it was The Wedding.
The throwback was after The Wedding.
Okay, so the last one that I saw then was the throwback.
Okay.
And I don't know where that fell. Was that season 3?
That's in between 3 and 4. Okay. It's like a movie, basically, between 3 and 4, if I remember correctly.
And I didn't think it was bad.
The throwback wasn't bad. No, it was an interesting little thing. I'm always glad when they bring back What's-His-Face to play Moriarty.
Oh, yeah.
God, it's also like, that was such a
the
different
master
thing that they did for that Sherlock series. And I respect the hell out of it that he's just like, okay, yeah, I'll kill myself. That'll show you. You know,
that'll show you,
just,
right?
What a twisted side to Moriarty. But at the same time, God, the guy who played him was so good.
I know, he was so good at being creepy. It's no wonder that they brought him back for the Master in Doctor Who, because like he's just such a good villain.
Wait, he's the Master in Doctor Who, like currently?
No, he was a Master.
How did I miss? I mean, I don't watch Doctor Who anymore, but I thought I kind of was keeping up on like the broad strokes of it.
I think he was Jodie Whittaker's Master.
Interesting.
I think he came after Missy, or no? Was he David Tennant's Master?
For like those 4 episodes that David Tennant was doing, maybe that. Because after
like the original David Tennant, who played the Master for him? I thought it was Moriarty.
I'm gonna go back. There's no way.
Can you Google this? Because it's actually gonna bother me. Like,
if him having blonde hair is enough to throw me off that badly, I suck with faces. Let's see.
Jodie's Master was not Moriarty. Then it had to have been Tennant's.
Yeah, Jodie's Master was. Oh no, I'm thinking of what's his name. Who was the 13th Doctor? Peter Capaldi. I'm thinking of that.
Well, Capaldi had Missy.
He had Missy for a little while, and then there was like a Middle Eastern guy or Indian guy. I don't remember.
You're right. I forgot about that.
With long hair.
Yes, I do remember. Yeah, well, 13 is well, okay, so that depends, though. Do you consider John Hurt the actual 9th Doctor?
Yeah, that's true.
Capaldi had 2 Masters. Yeah, Missy and Indian guy who wasn't super memorable. I hate to say that.
I mean, I didn't even watch the episode, so I don't know. But wait, what am I looking at?
You didn't finish out Peter Capaldi's series?
No, I didn't.
Oh, dude. Fuck you.
Yeah, after
so good.
Hold on. Who was?
Okay, well, it has to be Tennant.
Who was after? As far as the was 13's Master. Who was after Clara? As far as the like partners.
Billy was after Clara.
Oh, so it was starting with Billy that I stopped watching. Okay.
Yeah.
Or before Billy.
Wait, Capaldi didn't have the Middle Eastern Master?
He did for a little bit, I think.
Spark says no.
Well, I believe Sparks then, because I didn't actually watch
Yeah,
any of
I
it,
think
so-
Sparks is a bigger fan than either of us, so I'm
Oh,
going to
wait a
trust
second.
her.
Billy was already gone by the time Jodie Whittaker came on the scene, right? I remember it was Billy
Yeah, no,
I was
Billy and
watching an
Jodie Whittaker
episode.
never crossed paths.
interaction. Yeah, I could have swore the Master was still that one guy, but I was only like seeing it in the background. I wasn't actually watching the episode, so I could be doing.
What the fuck?
Ooh. All right, now what am I looking up?
David Tennant's Master. Make sure
David
I'm not just crazy. I really thought
Tennant.
David Tennant's Master was also Moriarty.
Master.
Rose left during yeah, I remember Rose's exit.
No, that's definitely not. Okay, now let me see who he is. Who plays him? Blah, blah, blah. John Sim was the Master. Oh, and Sasha Darwin was the Master. What do you call it? That one we're talking about.
David Tennant's?
No, the one, Middle Eastern guy. I couldn't remember his name.
Oh, okay.
David Tennant's was John Sim.
Is John Sim not Moriarty?
No, let me see who Moriarty is. Moriarty. That's actually his name in the series. Moriarty, and let's do Sherlock.
BBC Sherlock.
BBC. Oh dear God, no. James Moriarty. Blah blah.
Okay,
blah.
so I feel bad because I really
Andrew
love
Scott.
Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, but I really lost track of her episodes. Like, I think her season was ending. Seasons were ending just as my second child was born, so I didn't really get into them quite as much.
What I had heard is that she was a good doctor, but that some of the writing let her down.
Yeah, I do remember thinking like some of her episodes were a little humdrum.
Oh, so did you catch his name? Moriarty?
Huh.
It is Andrew Scott.
And he was not the Master.
No.
Do you like looking at a picture of him?
I
Is
could
there
look
any
at-
resemblance, or do I need to like see a head doctor?
No, there's no resemblance.
There's a resemblance.
There is no resemblance.
There is no resemblance.
It was also shafted because they were trying to film during. Oh yeah, of course. Damn.
Trying to film during COVID. Yeah, I can see that.
Let me see what Andrew Scott did do, because aside from Sherlock and playing a priest in Fleabag, I don't know what he's done. Let's see.
Why did I think that the Master and one of the Masters and Moriarty were the same?
Because you're not special.
All right, so let's see
Homage,
here.
Blah blah blah. Don't care about any of that stuff. It's done a lot of movies I've never heard of.
There's an awful lot of crap.
Television. Okay, let's see. Sherlock, Garrow's Law, The Harrow, Blackout, The Scapegoat, The Town, blah blah blah. Wow, bunch of shit I've never heard of. He was in Big Hero 6, the series, apparently.
There was a
Fleabag.
Big Hero 6, the series.
Yeah, there was. Takes place after the movie. It's
You
it's
sure?
when they. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's an animated.
No.
show.
I just mean like why?
Why? Hey, that was a good movie.
It was,
Probably
but it
didn't
didn't
need
need.
a-
It did not
Yeah,
need a
probably not.
series.
Do you need my cheating assistance?
Nah, I just need to not be stupid.
Do you need your dirty little cheater? Seven. Blah blah blah.
I'm doing something wrong. All right, cheat for me.
All right, let's see. Oh, I literally just got to it. There was so much crap. Also, you could really do this out of order. Damn. To set with a single continuous track. Blah blah blah. This is a simple trial error. Here's what it looks like. Okay, that helps.
All right, so
Well,
let's start with the top piece
okay.
because that's the
Let's see.
simplest one.
The top piece, you have it exactly right.
Okay. Bottom
The
right piece, the big one.
Bottom right piece, you have exactly right. Nice. Okay. So
Wait,
it's
for
just
real?
the left. Yeah, seriously.
All right.
Hold on. Hold
No,
on.
I don't.
God, it looked right. Hold on.
I say I
Yeah,
definitely don't have this right.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Turn it a little bit.
That looks right. Or it looks more right.
Uh, you know what? Turn it quite a bit until the other mitten is on the bottom. We're gonna call that a mitten. One more time. All right, let's see.
No, because then the figure can't reach it.
Shit.
No, we had it right. This is
Okay,
it.
cool. And then the left one,
Okay,
fuck.
what I was trying to do is I was trying to connect all three of them. I'm just dumb. Don't worry about it. We're good.
Oh, I see. You want to hit the button?
Oh, shit. The middle piece of the... Come on, Chris.
Okay. That's why I was looking different. Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Wait, nope. Okay, they do have to intertwine.
Okay. So the left one, let's see. It needs to connect on all sides. That looks... no. Maybe? That looks pretty good, at least for that one. The top one probably needs to be changed now.
Top one is perfect. There we go.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, though.
Okay, what began with 3 would soon deplore. 7 kindly souls opened the door. Trading 1 for 2, away she would roam, but the love of 5 would bring her back home. Haunted by the 2, she would toil away, leaving behind until she is found away. So this is the Cinderella one, right? Oh, shit. Okay, so we have to turn them a certain number of times.
A certain number of times, yeah.
What began with 3, 1 would deplore. 7 kindly souls opened up the door.
So that's Snow White, obviously.
Yeah. But it's just a simple number of turns.
So is it 7?
No, there's something here, okay. And I figured it out the first time, but I'm blanking on it. I think it's okay. What began with 3, 1 would soon deplore, so maybe it's 3 minus 1, 2, 7 plus 7 would be 9, I guess. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Trading 1 for 2, away she would roam, but the love of 5 would bring her back home. Trading 1 for 2 seems like a difference, so 1 again. For the love of 5 would bring her back home. 6.
Also, who is that?
I guess it's got to be the mermaid.
Huh.
Because this one's taunted by the 2, her 2 stepsisters, right? Toil away, leaving 1 behind, she has found a way. So, 1. I do it? Nope.
I don't think so.
All right, cheat for me.
All right, 721.
How do you get 7 out of this?
I have no idea. Is it just literally using the 7? Because that doesn't make sense. Which number do you use? I want to know why it's that way.
I did get the last one correct somehow, but...
Wait, each of the 3 poems only refers to a single number. That's not true, which makes this a gimme once you figure out the basic premise. That's not true.
Wait, why didn't the mermaid go all the way? You said 721, correct?
That's what I got.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 1. Why does she keep doing that? Like, the other 2 get into their doors, but she just, like, stops halfway.
Huh. The first one mentions a door. Key phrase.
Is it different on each different difficulty?
You know what? I'm seeing different solutions. What the heck?
Okay.
Also, there are only 2 potential numbers in the set.
Well, it's definitely 7 something 1.
751. Try that. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's every difficulty has a different solution,
That's
and
what I thought.
the poems are also different.
Okay, well, we made it. Whatever. That was really dumb. All right, we're finishing this out now, Max.
Hard. The poems don't mention numbers at all. They do, however, all mention the word solitary or alone. Interesting. Okay, what?
So
you're on standard difficulty, right?
yeah. So was it just that I couldn't math, or what did I miss there?
Libby, because I was reading the light one. So let's see. Standard. The poems both have 2 numbers to choose from, and you have to put some thought, blah, blah, blah. You can figure it out by connecting the poem to the music box's design, and thus what you're actually trying to accomplish. The first poem specifically mentions a door in one verse. The key phrase in the second is bringing her home. And the third says that Cinderella found a way by leaving one behind. What does that mean?
What the fuck does that mean?
9 attempts or less. Okay, whatever. We're just stupid.
We're just stupid. Ain't nothing wrong with being a little stupid. Oh shit, we missed a whole section here. Do you want to go back down to the garden real quick?
What do you do there?
We got the bolt cutters. We can get it. Oh, that was where I got the light bulb. We don't need to do that.
Okay.
There's nothing to see there.
So
it
it's just a bunch of stuff
solution that I randomly remembered last episode.
Gotcha.
Wait. Nope. Yeah, this is it. Okay. There we go. All right, we got the key to room 312, and this is really what kicks us into the end game.
Gotcha.
What's here? What's this door? This might be one of the observation room. I think this is the dog ending.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you get the, which I should have been on the lookout for. Actually, we can do one secret ending here. If you don't want to like see any of the main endings.
I'm cool with that.
So here's the thing though, if we do this, we skip the final boss and you don't get to see that, but it would also save something for, you know, your playthrough.
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like
we're doing one ending or the other. Do you want to see like one of the 3 main endings that includes the final boss, or do you want to go?
Let's do a main ending.
Let's do a main ending. Okay. I did save down there, so
we can also do an Omaki episode at some point that has like Stage 9 of Celeste, weird endings for Silent Hill 2.
All right, here's where James figures out what an asshole he is. Don't you hate when you kill your wife and she gets mad at you for it?
Ugh.
What a not great dude.
Are you taping again? Come on.
Come on, let's just try it once. It'll be fun. Let's just say we did it.
I don't know.
No, it's not on, baby. The red light means it's off.
All right. Green would be on. No?
You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see.
I wonder if, you know, clearly this game was a huge success, so they'll probably remake the first one or the third one, or hopefully both. I'd love to have a trilogy. That would be pretty cool.
He'll take me against
But that
me.
being said, I wonder how hard they're gonna lean into like the Halloween cult aspect of the story that made Silent Hill
Oh,
what it is.
that Homecoming and onward.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Well, three kind of introduced it. Three was definitely heavy on the cult. Oh, it's a bad day for everybody, isn't it, James?
Mm-hmm.
It could have been some other guy. We don't know.
God, why did I record that? I mean, I'm assuming
Why did I-
that's
why the hell did I
part of that
record
is just his mind and remembering stuff.
Yes, it is.
But
Someone needs to clean that VCR.
Yeah,
just a little
seriously.
bit.
Fuck. That's the real crime here.
Hey, there you are. Do you know where Mary is?
She went to her grandma's farm.
God.
Mary's gone. She's dead.
Liar. That's a lie.
No. It's the truth.
She died because she was sick.
Yeah, in a manner of speaking.
God.
Oh, no, there we go.
Wow.
Kill
Heard
her.
a trauma?
I hate you. I want her back. Get her
You know,
back.
as good as like the facial animation is in this game, I feel like it just completely dropped right there.
You didn't care about
Oh.
her.
The little girl.
I hate
Yeah.
you, James.
But, like,
It's like her eyes are separated from her lower face.
Yeah, it's like they were in crunch mode and they just had to like
always waiting.
get the mouth to match with the lines, but nothing else.
Why? Why?
Like James' facial animation is so consistently perfect in this game. Like
I'm sorry.
you can read his emotions just from his face, but they definitely did not put the same attention into the little girl right there.
Yeah.
She'll be fine in the Monster Hotel. By the way, do you ever notice that for her, like she can run through all these hyper dangerous places with
Oh yeah.
no consequences whatsoever?
Yeah. I figured that's on purpose.
Yes. So like the game doesn't come right out and say it, but like the predominant theory is that that Silent Hill is different for everybody who is called to it.
Yeah.
Some people are called, like James and Eddie, to be punished. Some people, like Angela, are called to get like revenge or a second chance sort of thing. And then like the little girl, Laura was hospitalized with Mary, and it kind of hints that she may have like been on death's door or whatever, and but because of her association to Mary, she kind of got pulled in to Silent Hill. But because she had like done nothing wrong, it's not a horrifying place for her. It's just like a normal, pleasant town that she has kind of free reign over.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The town is a mirror.
So like she would have died, but Silent Hill is essentially like keeping her alive or giving her a second chance at life, but without all of the horrifying, demons to contend with. All right,
this
so there are
place
a
went
couple
to
of
shit.
items here we
1
could get, but
star.
they're all really useless. It's like one bullet. There are no more common enemies for the rest
Oh.
of the game. We do have 2 boss fights, but they're ahead. It's not like all of a sudden. So it's just like, let's make our way through here as quick as we can.
All right.
Sparks, I could see it. Yeah, me too. Like, it's... What I really love about this game is how they don't go out of their way to explain every detail to you. There's a lot of subtext.
And also, it's like it's there, but when you're first playing it, that just kind of makes it spookier. It's
Yeah.
just like, what the fuck's going on?
Like James is like, as soon as you see the tape, you realize that the reason that all of this is so horrific and like all of the imagery starts to make sense, you know, like the hospital and like the ventilator sounds and the suffocation and everything, like the suffocation imagery, sorry, of the monsters, is because of what James did. He's here for penance, essentially. He's here to be punished. But like in kind of the classic understanding of penance, the whole point is to learn a lesson, right? Like it's a trial that you must undergo in order to justify yourself. And so at this point, like the endings in this game are all like what James learns from his time in penance, right? Like he can either become an even worse monster, or he can, you know, move forward with his life and say he's sorry for what he did, or he could just succumb to his grief and kill himself, like,
or reject the lesson entirely. And,
exactly, which are which essentially are the three main endings: acceptance, denial, and
I don't know
so,
what you would
like,
call
I guess,
becoming a worse person. Like,
well, becoming the worst. Well, I guess I don't know. Acceptance is kind of a double-edged thing, isn't it?
yeah.
Like there's acceptance as in I did something wrong and it's time to live the rest of my life to make it right. Or I did something wrong. I'm a horrible monster. I might as well
lead
be
into
that
it or
monster,
something.
right? Yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
Acceptance and change. Acceptance
Rejection?
and
Yeah, maybe. So like the three endings, and granted, I've only seen the one where he kills himself, but you know there is a good ending where he leaves with the little girl and kind of takes care of her in place of Mary, that sort of thing.
Well, there's
but then the third one is where he leaves with Maria, and I haven't seen
Yeah.
that one, but my understanding of it is it's kind of dark. Like he gets Maria, he gets finger quotes his Mary back, but like as they're leaving, he says something kind of violent towards her or something. Like
Ugh,
he hasn't learned a lesson. He's just bad.
gotcha.
But I'd be kind of curious to see that one. In fact, though, you know, you were joking about like kind of doing an episode where we do like where we just like get to the final part beforehand
Yeah.
and do multiple endings. That's actually a really easy one to get because all you have to do is just kind of like be as awful as you can be and like focus really hard on Maria.
Okay.
So that's not a hard ending to get. But it's also the quote unquote bad ending. Or I guess it's the more negative ending for sure.
When you say focus on Maria, because it's not like you don't have like dialogue choices or anything in this game. Is
No,
it just
but
how you play it?
yeah, but so like you can linger, you can respond to all of her dialogue, you can make sure she doesn't get hurt. You can completely ignore the letter and the photo from Mary. I forget what else. There's also like there's an upcoming part where, by the way, I am going to need you to look up another apple door.
Okay.
Because there is one coming up where the apples really do matter. But it's not for a few minutes here.
Okay.
So just at your leisure. But I'm going to keep that reception save because that's where I'll be able to see a few endings that I haven't seen yet.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I wouldn't have thought that. Okay, I have to see what these. So it's room 202 is when you have it can influence your ending as far as the
212?
apples. It says 202 here, but
Wait, that wasn't the mirror one though, right?
oh, you know what? I think it is.
Oh shit. So I picked the good apple instead of the rotten apple. Is that a good thing? I assume that's a good thing.
The ripe apple influences you towards Maria ending.
You're kidding me.
No.
You've got to be kidding me.
I told you Game 8 was not to be trusted.
Damn it. So I wanted to, well, I guess we'll see what ending we got here.
Yeah, and it's just like
Because I've been playing through the rest of the game trying to get
not
the
doing
good
that.
ending.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's any other
Mama,
blah blah blah.
I was looking for you.
Oh, God.
You're the only one left. Maybe then I can finally rest.
So have you figured out what she means by the only one left?
What's wrong?
No.
So
Wait.
she butchered her family.
Oh.
She like snapped.
You're not my mama.
But like all of the abuse and everything,
Mhm.
and there was that newspaper that talked about her dad and her brother's death. She was the one who did it, and she's
Gotcha.
in Silent Hill looking to murder her mother.
Oh, her mom got away?
Yep, her mom got away.
I think you were right.
So the fire, so she sees Silent Hill as a town that is consistently on fire. And the reason for that is just like her rage and her anger. Eddie's was ice cold. Like he saw Silent Hill as a frozen town because he was essentially dead inside and just a sociopath.
Gotcha.
So it's like just kind of
Mama
killing
said it.
without emotion.
I deserve what happened.
No, Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me.
I think they changed this scene a little bit
I'm
from
not
the original,
worth
if I
it.
remember right. Like,
Yeah.
James is like trying to console her still, even though clearly
Maybe
he's
you think you can
in this
save
like
me?
ultra depressive state, acknowledging what he did.
Oh, so it kind of like broke character, or at least broke the situation a little bit.
Well, right. So like they kind of make it a little bit more nuanced. Like again, James did the worst possible thing he could have done,
Feel all
right?
my
But at the same
pain.
time, it's like he was pushed to his breaking point and he did something horrible. Not like he's always been a bad dude and he got rid of Mary as soon as it was convenient for him.
Mhm.
So like there's still some like humanity left in him.
Yeah.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself.
Did you take the knife on their first meeting?
Yeah, so remember there's that scene where she's like looking into the mirror and she's got
Yeah,
the knife and
when you
James
first meet
convinces
her.
her to hand it over to him.
Doesn't change anything.
And they kind of leave her conclusion here kind of up to interpretation. So like it won't change anything. She goes off on her own. Does that mean like she's
Hot as hell in here.
Like, is she, wanted the knife to end her own life, but she's gonna find another way to do it,
right,
or it's
like
she's
maybe
gonna
she's
go
like gonna
finish
start
the
looking
job?
for something different? I don't know. And that was I think equally nebulous in the original
Maybe
game
it's
too.
always like this.
Hmm.
Yeah, so again, see this is how she always sees it. And then there's like that wall of flame that separates them, so she's like beyond his reach, like he can't help her anymore. So I don't know. If so, that's like a really depressing ending. One, because you can't change it. But then two, like maybe it's kind of a lesson for James, like she came to Silent Hill and looking for revenge and she like succumbed now to her agony.
Yeah, she feels like she can't change her fate.
Like like she can't change her course, and so she's just going somewhere to die.
Yeah.
Whereas with James, I like how he pulls out the chainsaw.
Also, that
whereas
thing looked
James
like it
still
was
has the
moving, but-
opportunity to move past it.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting that, I feel like a lot of games oh.
Yeah, the town
they-
is just giving up.
Gotcha. That it's basically like they're not giving equal weight to like each character. as far as like, oh, you could leave the town with this person or that person. It's like she's always kind of that's what's going to happen to her.
Correct. And same with Eddie. He was a violent psychopath and he died violently, right? Like that was. But like Eddie never really veered. There was no. Yeah. There was no chance Eddie was going to do anything
kind of
different.
Obvious where that was going.
Right. And like the really creepy thing was like if you remember the encounter with him at the beginning of the prison, like he was actually enjoying his time in Silent Hill because like he could basically do whatever awful things he wanted with no consequences here.
Yeah.
Like he was kind of missing the point entirely.
Kind of weird though. He was being coy with you for a while.
Yeah. I think
that if he just enjoyed
the only thing that I could think of is that he was clearly like bullied a lot as a kid. Maybe he saw James as kind of an authority figure and he didn't want to.
Oof.
Yeah, I know.
Leave her alone.
How many times do you have to die?
Seriously.
Alright, so I'm gonna try not to be super sloppy with this boss fight, but at least I have a whole bunch of health items. But see, I still, even after playing both the original and the remake, I still don't quite get Maria's character. Because she'll go back and forth between being sympathetic and manipulative, and you're not supposed to get too attached to her in order to get the good ending, but James clearly sees her as a stand-in for Mary and an innocent,
It's all over now.
but not really, because she's like trying to manipulate the whole situation to get him to leave with her. So I don't know. I don't know what Maria is. I'd be really interested in watching a video from people who've like thought about it a lot harder than I have.
Yeah. So he was just talking about Maria there, I'm assuming. He was just like, I know why I needed you, but I don't need you anymore.
I'm ready.
And that too, I'm not sure if he's talking about Maria herself or the Pyramid Heads. Ow.
Which I have no idea what the Pyramid Heads are supposed to represent.
They are his anger and violence. They're also executioners because they're like him judging himself, essentially.
Also, did it hint at some point that there was two of them before this time?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Because they look very similar.
Maybe they just, I think it was maybe the developers just thought one would be too easy. It's not a terrible boss fight. It's just you gotta get your timing right. Like there, I got it completely wrong. The other trick is you gotta kind of lead them into each other.
Yeah.
The sound effects are particularly icky.
I actually think this was one of the games nominated for Best Sound Design.
Sound design, I agree. Like
Yeah, I
the
remember-
constant like ambient noise that makes you terrified is perfect. I
Yeah.
totally disagree though with the music.
Best soundtrack? Yeah, I don't understand.
Not that
that's
it's offensive, it's just not really a highlight.
Yeah,
it's
not-
it's like
It's
all
just like,
background.
what are you talking about?
It's like all background music. There's never anything that's like a really. The one exception is kind of the main riff that plays throughout, the dun 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 dun, which I think is a. They haven't confirmed or denied it, but I think it's a softer take on Paint It Black,
Oh.
which kind of is meant to get you into James' headspace a little bit, but I've not found anything on the internet that confirms
Now
that.
you just have your gun.
Yeah, right.
Little pea shooter.
Little pea shooter.
Yeah, it's like saying, as far as best soundtrack for this game.
Like, which of the 3 songs did you like?
Yeah. Or like Balatro or something is.
Oh!
Like, as good of a game that is, it's just like, yeah, really good story. It's like, what?
Yeah,
What are you
right?
talking about?
Man, didn't you
It's
love
it's
Super
poker.
Mario Brothers 3's story? Okay,
Oh.
so we got Scarlet Egg, not apples, but eggs, and rust-colored egg. Remind me which one I want to do, and which door. There's 2 doors,
Let's
2
see.
eggs.
Do-do-do.
Actually, I think I'm supposed to have 3 eggs, but that's okay.
Oh, shit. Wait, this walkthrough doesn't mention eggs. That's interesting.
Might as well reload while we got a chance here.
Let's see. Eggs.
I'm pretty sure I remember which one is which. Like, I don't want to pick the Scarlet Egg, but if you could just remind me.
Yeah.
I'm
Blah,
pretty sure I
blah,
want to go
blah.
rust. Leon's looking for those eggs. He got lost.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there is a lot of misinformation online. Because it's just like, oh, does it matter what egg you use in Silent Hill 2 Remake? The eggs don't matter. What? Sure, that doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's fucking creepy.
What's
Is she
up?
smiling?
Like a big old smile?
Yeah, like a Joker smile almost. I did not notice that. Oh. Anyway, rust egg.
Let's see. Other world.
I'm pretty sure it's
trying to
rust,
find-
but
Okay, I'm trying to find. Jesus Christ. Google has become really awful. Which egg to use?
She is smiling. That is so creepy.
Oof.
Great big no from me. Yeah, I know, right? Again, like, I don't quite get what her character is supposed to be.
Mm,
All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to blow my nose real quick.
okay.
Okay, which egg is which
I'm-
ending?
I'm see. So leave is the good ending, I think, right?
Leave is the good ending.
Yeah, Scarlet. Let's see. Hey, blah blah blah. To get the original endings, Scarlet Egg and didn't listen to Mary is leave.
Nuh-uh. Nope. That's Maria.
See, people suck. This is people talking about it. I need to find an official source.
Yeah. I'm gonna look it up right now too, because I don't
That
want to
was the
screw this up.
track.
I want to get the good ending because I haven't seen it yet.
Place both eggs on each door. Blah,
I'm pretty
blah,
sure
blah.
leave is the good one. As
Yeah.
in, like, he leaves with Laura. Okay.
Unless people don't understand how the mechanics work in the remake yet, because I am not finding good information on it. Basically, just like, here's where you use it. It's like, yeah, but. And that's why you have so many people debating it, perhaps. Let me know if you find a more definitive answer, because it's a lot of debate, is what I'm seeing.
No, there's official. Okay, IGN. IGN's website is horseshit, but okay, so let's see here. All right, so we want to get the leave ending. You act as if the one thing on James' mind has been his last conversation with Mary. It's the good ending. Maria is the negative ending, and then In the Water is the suicide ending. From our experiments, blah, blah, blah. Okay, if you want to get leave,
I think
do
you're
not
right.
inspect
Rusted
a
egg.
knife. Stay at full health or as close as you can. Avoid fights where possible. Didn't do that. When you reach the final stanza in the coin... Oh, I don't remember what I did there either, Snake. Minimize the amount of time you spend with Maria. Use the rotten apple. Shit. You were right about that. Leave
But
via the
use the
door
rusted.
you unlocked with the rust-colored egg. Okay. Well,
yeah, you're
who
right
knows?
about that.
Maybe
I finally
I'm
found
close enough
someone
that
who...
I can...
Yeah, it's gonna be a real mixed bag. I'm seeing some, and really, it is like not easy to find this answer. But I'm seeing someone on Reddit who's talking about watching a streamer that was trying to get the Maria ending and didn't, and then did the mirror puzzle and the egg thing, and was able to change it from there.
Okay. Well, so I don't quite know. I might get in the water again, which I'd be kind of pissed off
Oh
about.
no!
Because that means I've got to do a whole other run through to get the freaking good ending. I kind of wonder if like you're like tied between the two, if like in the water, like where James kills himself, is just like splitting the difference.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we get the good one here, the leave, where he makes peace with it and
me alone already.
takes care of Laura.
I'm no use to
I know we're supposed to listen to this whole dialogue here.
be dead soon anyway.
Like I can run all the way to the end of the hallway and open the door and
It'd be easier
just
to
like
do
ignore what
something
she's
different.
saying.
But I guess the hospital's making it. like-
But we will see.
I mean, that dialogue there is kind of like he's listening
Why
to
are
her.
you still
Yeah.
here? I told you
Like,
to go.
it'd be easier if they killed you, huh?
Are you dead?
Well, yeah, so that's the thing. In the original game, where I do believe I got the good ending,
Wait.
Mary like asked James to end her life,
Mm.
Go.
but he was still like crushed by the guilt of it.
Don't leave me alone.
I don't know if I'm remembering that wrong or if that's true here. I guess if we get the good ending, we'll see. But
Please.
Oof.
Tell me.
yeah, I know it's horrible. Enjoy my water here.
I'm not gonna die.
This is hard for me to listen
I
to.
know, right?
For whatever reason.
Help me.
This game just keeps on playing with you.
But it's
And
also
again,
just
like,
like
Go figure that they would a video game from 2002 would tackle such mature and heartbreaking subject matter in such a nuanced way. You know, I'll always beat on the games are art drum.
for sure.
Because of experiences like this, where like games can genuinely make you feel something about them.
It's just like if a loved one is asking you like, "Hey, lie to me, tell me I'm gonna be okay." It's like,
Yeah,
is that gonna help you? Should I listen to you right now, or?
right.
And it's just like I don't know.
I mean, like, I'm of the mind that suicide is never an answer to anything.
Yeah.
Right? But at the same time, like, I'm not even sure if you could call it suicide. Like, medical assisted end of life care. Like, someone doesn't want to die in excruciating pain.
Yeah. They're
like when they've
choosing how to
received
die.
a terminal diagnosis. Like, I think they should have the medical freedom to go out in a peaceful, unconscious state.
to have the choice
Yeah,
rather than like wait for the inevitable,
right.
which again is like
And I think what that does for the family too, in terms of closure, where like you make the appointment, you spend a day together, you love each other, and you drive there together instead of like violently convulsing and that being kind of like this traumatic last memory of you. I don't know. Maybe I'm not thinking about it hard enough.
no, I agree with.
But
Sorry,
it's one of those areas where I fall in a very different category than a lot of religious folks, because they'll say that no, it's never like God works miracles, and if you've got a cancer diagnosis and you take the easy way out, then that's that, and you've denied his plan. I don't believe that for a second.
No. I also feel like God, rather
I've missed you
rather
too.
than like just doing things himself,
finally
it's
be
not so much
together.
the flood and burning
Forever.
bush God. It's more like, hey, here's signs.
Yeah,
know?
well, and like, do you really think God could be so cruel that
No.
he would insist upon a person dying in violent agony when they knew they were going to die and they had the option with their family to not go that route? Like,
Yeah.
what purpose does that serve in anything to do with God?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The answer is nothing. Like, objectively nothing. You don't
I
you
know
don't prove yourself to God by
But she's gone.
suffering the
Suffering,
requisite
yeah.
amount
I
to
know that now.
abate his wrath. That's,
I mean, that's definitely part of some
Shut up.
religion, but yeah, I don't believe
but not
that either.
anything that has to do with Orthodox Christianity. Because, like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yours.
and again, I know you don't spend a whole lot of time thinking about this stuff, but you think about
So what if I'm
like the
not
whole
there?
reason that Jesus Christ had to die, right?
Had to and suffer how he did.
right. He suffered
Yeah.
in our place so
Yeah.
that we don't have to. It was an act of mercy, right? So why would God then turn around and say,
What else
not
could
quite merciful enough. You still have
Yeah.
to get your ass kicked before I'll really be happy with you. That's
Mhm.
that's
I'm sorry.
I don't believe that for a second.
Sorry.
No, I don't. I mean, again, I'm agnostic,
This
but
has
thinking
to
about
stop.
God in the like Christian
It's
sense,
time to let it
I don't
go.
believe in the vengeful, angry God.
Yeah,
you
right.
know?
And neither do I, obviously, or I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like in the way that I've always understood the Bible is that was the whole point of Christ, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Is that God is a righteous judge and he can't let wrongdoing go unpunished, but his impulse for action is love. Therefore, he didn't want us to suffer the penalty, and so he took it on himself.
Oh, did she change from Mary to Maria?
Yeah, so
The dialogue
this
just
was
there?
Maria trying to trick you.
Oh, okay.
So again, I still don't understand her character. All right, you.
Yeah,
all
because
this
you
time,
talked
the
about
rifle
is
is
it really
finally
James'
useful.
manifestations, but obviously, like he's trying to accept what happened and be done with this, go beyond,
Right.
move on.
Ow.
So it's like if it was just him, then what's happening now, kind of thing.
Right, no,
Unless it's
there
another
is
metaphor.
a physical reality to Silent Hill. It's just also very metaphysical. Ooh, Chris. Okay, that's one down.
Oh, Spider Mastermind.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Alright, this is the worst part of the fight for me.
Yeah, it's always when they obstruct your vision and stuff.
Yeah.
Ugh. God, these games are great though.
Yes, I know.
the first time I played Silent Hill was after Resident Evil,
Oh, really?
and I was expecting like more Resident Evil, but a
Yeah,
different
right.
game and like a Resident Evil knockoff. And
Yeah,
it was
no,
just
very,
so
very different
different.
vibes from
It was-
these two series.
And Clock Tower is another thing where Clock Tower really deals with the occult a lot,
Right.
But that was kind of a left turn. You didn't expect it. It's just like being chased by a scissor man, but then there's Clock Tower's a weird one.
Clock Tower is definitely its own animal, and
For sure.
it definitely doesn't have the following of Silent Hill and Resident Evil, but I'm glad that it's getting a little bit of love right now.
Yeah.
Like the fact that that game even finally got a US release in its
Oh,
16-bit
the Super
incarnation
Nintendo.
is
I love that.
so great.
And I wonder how the translation compares. I really want to
Did they
see someone do a
retranslate it, or
comparison.
did they just kind of make the fan translation official?
I can't imagine. I mean, it's possible. Maybe they did, but the thing is, the fan translation hasn't been updated, as far as I know, since for like 20 years or something.
Well, but
so.
wasn't the fan translation essentially a copy of a PAL version that didn't get released or something?
Oh, I don't know. If that's the case, then I could see them going with it.
Ow.
Oh, because the PAL version wasn't released. Okay. So I was like, I didn't think that came out anywhere.
Ow.
Yeah, you could be right.
Heal, damn you. Ow, fuck. I backed myself into a corner like an idiot.
Yeah, having seen now for myself all the story bits, it's funny because I kind of came to my own conclusions knowing the broad strokes of this game. But having seen all the story bits for myself, now I am more confused on Maria's character.
Right. And maybe it's kind of a both and. Like, just like the Pyramid Heads, Maria is a figment of James's imagination. So she's kind of like what he needs her to be in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, she's also been put there by Silent Hill to kind of torture him. And
yeah.
So, like, I think the whole reason that it's coming down to a physical confrontation right now is because James has elected not to play by the rules, right? He's not doing what Silent Hill has called him to do.
Gotcha.
And so...
okay.
Like, instead of making Maria his replacement or... Shit. But I don't know. That's just kind of my working understanding of this.
I'm gonna have to YouTube it myself and be like, okay, what do other people
what the hell is Maria? Like, the Pyramid Heads are actually kind of way more cut and dry. It's just like James's anger issues.
This is the last fight of the game, right?
Yeah,
so
that's why I'm wasting
like,
everything.
Smoke them if you got them, yeah.
Smoke them if you got them. I wish I had my custom Magnum. Ow.
Is that actually a thing in this game?
No.
Okay, I was about
3
to
weapons.
say, like, the rifles... Or chainsaw.
Damn it. I'm never ready for that combo. Hey, by the way, do you know what I really randomly started doing?
What's that?
After our last conversation on this, we beat her. And we were talking about like our different philosophies of gameplay and how I like almost never platinum a game. I randomly thought like, hey, I should really platinum or complete FF6. So that's what I started doing.
Really?
Yeah. I've only got like a few things where like I really need to, you know, like finding all of Strago's lores and everything.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm gonna work on that, but I'm still playing Dragon Quest, obviously, so it's kind of a side project.
So are you're going off of like a save where you're already like near the end of the game kind of deal, and just trying to finish everything else up?
Yes.
Or you're starting from the beginning?
I think I might have to do a fresh one to get all the treasure chests, but that's not too bad.
Because, yeah, there's also, I know if there's one to get all Magicite, there's definitely some Magicite you can miss.
I did get all the Magicite.
All right, cool.
I already have that one.
I know it's like doing the auctions before going to the floating continent.
Yeah.
Truth is, I hated you.
Okay, I think he might be, I think this might be the good ending.
I wanted you out of the way.
Because he's being honest.
I wanted my life back.
Yeah, I think we got the good ending.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad?
Also, I was operating under the assumption that she had cancer, but that doesn't look like any cancer I've seen.
No, it doesn't. Unless it's zombie cancer.
I was gonna say that's either zombie cancer or straight up leprosy.
It's
Leprosy still a thing?
I was about to say, it's, you know what? If it's not, it probably will be in a few years.
I was
with
gonna say,
Robert
with all the
Kennedy.
anti-vax bullshit that's gonna be
Robert
going
Kennedy
through
at
our
the helm, yeah.
nation's highest offices right now. Yeah.
Get ready for polio and iron lungs again.
You know, honestly though, I think more than anything, that's probably the most dangerous thing that Trump is doing right now with RFK.
What's that? Oh, as far as like putting him in that office?
Yeah, I mean, he straight up is a conspiracy theorist who thinks vaccines are causing autism.
Well,
And-
today I saw that he made an appointment for FBI, and I don't know who this person is. I never heard of them, but apparently there was someone who was very critical of the FBI before.
oh, great.
And, yeah, seems like he got the good ending.
Yeah, I think so.
And
Yep.
was talking about dismantling the FBI. So it's like,
Oh.
cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna see
Imagine
about the
that.
Justice Department, what he's gonna do there.
Oh, I don't want to think about any of this.
I don't,
I know we
because-
have to, but
We talk about
God.
every accusation is an admission.
right.
And he talks about like, oh, they're using the Justice Department to come after me, and so it's like, oh, so that's what you're gonna do, huh?
Yep.
It's just gonna be your own personal, like, you're gonna punish
Yep.
people.
He hates the FBI because they can't be in his pocket, and it's just fuck, man. Like, I kind of wonder, like, are these organizations gonna have the avenues to say no to him and be like, no, we can't stop being the FBI. No, we can't dismantle the entire National Department of Education.
I feel like it's
no,
gonna
we
be-
can't stop recommending medical science to people who are ill. Like, I don't know how this is gonna work.
I don't think they're gonna do all that, unfortunately,
Waiting for
and
you
I imagine
to come
you might agree. But I also feel like it's gonna be like the last time, where the most dangerous decisions, people are gonna be like, yes, Mr. President, and then not do it and hope he forgets. Because it's kind of the people that are like, oh, we're really gonna fuck up this country. Like,
Well,
a
but
few good
that's the
people,
thing. That,
maybe.
from everything that we've seen so far, the difference between this and his first administration is the people who would say, yes, Mr. President, and then not do what he wanted. He's getting rid of all of them, and he's replacing them with people who absolutely do
Have proven
want
their
to
loyalty,
do like all
like-
of the worst things that he's promised.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Unfortunately,
And that's what's so frightening. Like, again, RFK is just, there are checks and balances for a reason. It's scary to think that he can dismantle that entirely. Well, but that's the thing,
trying
Sparks.
his
That's
best.
what I'm worried about, is that he's taking every avenue available to him to remove checks and balances.
Yeah.
Well, like, he truly does want to be a dictator. Like,
Dictator
he's
on day
made
one.
that crystal clear.
I'm glad to be
Um,
home.
So, yeah, I don't know at this point how we stop him, because clearly a large number of Americans, over half of us who voted anyways, heard him say that, and we're like, yeah, you know, I think we could use a dictator.
Yeah.
Every time you come to
I don't
see
know
me, I can
why,
tell how hard it is
but,
on you.
you know, clearly he
I
has
don't know if you
the
hate
support,
me,
both from his cabinet
hate me.
and from the American population,
just
that, like, this is
disgust
just
you.
kind of, I don't know why we're imploding on ourselves this hard, but we are.
I mean, there's the people who
frightening.
really believe,
When I first
you know,
learned
like
I
people
was
I
gonna
know
die,
who
I
are
couldn't
like, this is
accept
going to be better for the country.
it. I was so
You know, there's a lot of
angry.
people who,
struck out
when
at
has a
everyone.
dictatorship
It's-
ever been better for a country?
well, they don't believe that. They don't believe he's going to be a dictator. They're not the
Well,
ones
that's
who
what I
are saying,
understand.
oh yeah,
If you
dictator on day
listen.
one. They're just,
But
they've
I
just
want
been
you to
sold a
know.
lie, you know.
But
And
that's
not
the thing,
even
he
by
hasn't
him,
lied
because
about
he's
that.
the one. No, I know he's the one that's saying dictator on day
Even
one.
though
Yeah.
our life
You know,
together
I
is
think
done
literally
nothing,
Fox News and their ilk
I still wanna
have
try
done
to
a lot
find out.
to not cover that, you know,
Or
and-
they've
and
like said, oh,
try
it
to
won't really be
normalize
that
it.
bad.
This letter has
Yeah,
gone
and
back
also
to
not
the
just
it
Fox News,
will,
like
like
CNN and-
dictators are bad news. Like,
I told the
That-
nurse to
that's
give this
just-
to you after I'm
that's
gone.
not even just Trump. That's like a
As soon as
historical
that
fact.
has your
Yeah, I
Like-
think the mainstream media
I'm
has
really
done a
good.
really poor job of
That's
not
okay.
being like, this is really not
I'm not afraid
normal,
of it.
you know,
Right.
like, and that's
I just
objectively,
hope
Yes.
you know, you could say that. I'm not talking about Rachel
so
Maddow
that
or
you
like
remember me for who
opinionated,
I was.
you know, entertainment
Not
TV
like it's
shows.
easy.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
I'm talking
like
about
all
like
of like the newspapers and like articles
I
I've
want
seen
you
have gone to
to
great
go
lengths to like
I
normalize
want
Trump.
you to live
yeah,
And,
like this is just
for
this is what
yourself
these people think and this is what this
and
side
for
thinks.
Yeah.
It's like no, it's not
Make
that
it
this
for him.
time.
right,
It
it's
is
actually really irresponsible to report on him that way.
yeah.
As though he's just one of this, like, you know, nice little smorgasbord of options that we have available to us. No, this is really bad and really wrong, and we need to address it before it gets worse. But we
Yeah.
didn't. So, here
And
we
then
go.
there's also talking about the voting population.
But hey, we got the good ending.
Yay!
Hey,
There's
at
a
least someone got a good
section
ending.
there's a section of people who, you know, to put it lack a better term, like what did Alfred say? Watch the world burn. I
Yeah.
think a subset of mostly men
Uh-huh.
who are sad, and I'm not saying that to like hatred, like oh these are sad, just fucked
Yeah,
up
like
people.
what a bunch
But,
of
like,
sad losers.
They're
No, I
literally
know what you're
sad
saying. Yeah.
and upset and angry, and they think this actually is going to hurt things, and this is just them lashing out, and they're
Mhm.
going to pretend that they're trolling and pretend that it doesn't affect them, and they're just going to laugh all the way.
Right. I was going to
With-
say, though, that what they don't yet realize is that the people that Trump cares
Nice.
about the least are... Damn, I just got a lot of trophies.
Nice.
The people that Trump cares about the least are them. The
Yeah.
poor, working class, dirt on the feet of society that he suckered into voting for him. You know, if anything, like you and me being middle class white people, or mostly white people,
Mhm.
will definitely feel the sting less and later than the lowest rungs of society economically, who are interestingly the ones who tended to vote the hardest for him.
Yeah,
like they are the ones that he truly sees as expendables,
yeah.
right?
And,
And
he's
so
said
when
this
when
stuff.
things get nasty, they're going to be the ones to suffer with no health care, no social security, no safety nets of any kind.
or in some cases no citizenship.
Yeah,
Like-
well, that too. I mean, there's a whole class of people that he thinks is subhuman, and those are the ones that
Mhm.
are going to be targeted for, you know, deportation and stuff like that. I don't.
People who that their parents are not natural citizens.
Yep.
And so they're at risk.
Oh yeah, he's gonna ruin some families before this is all done.
I think already you know, and I try not to. I'm sure part of it is just the own echo chamber that I'm in
Yeah.
the internet, but I'm seeing a lot of just people talking about Latin families kind of being split because people are realizing that, you know, maybe their brothers or their sons voted for Trump, and they're like, "What are you doing?" You know,
Uh huh.
it's what's that chainsaw? What?
Yeah, our favorite weapon was a chainsaw.
Sweet.
Go figure.
I mean, every time
don't
you needed to
recall
break
dying.
the window in those last couple episodes,
When did I die?
times died one. Interesting.
Did I die?
I remember you dying.
I
Kind of
don't
looked like
remember
you were
dying
alive
either.
at the end there.
Well, in any case, we got the good ending, Max.
Sweet.
But yeah, no, I agree. I mean, there is part of it where I do kind of put myself in a bit of an echo chamber. But at the very least, like, I read enough bullshit that people in the church send me that, like, I can kind of see like what it looks like from the other end, and I don't want it.
You know, I get it. Even though I hate myself for doing this, I'll go on like conservative sometimes
Yeah.
because it's not all trolling.
No.
You know, a lot of these people want what they think is best for the country. So it's like, okay, what are you thinking? What's going on here? You know, so I try not to be completely in the echo chamber, even though that's just kind of where the algorithm tends to put us.
Right.
But yeah, it's yep. I guess we're gonna see.
Let's see. Sparks
funny
writes,
if
it'd be
Twitter
pretty
had been
funny if
illegal
he
alien."
deported anyone who had been an illegal alien, given that Musk... Yeah, right. That's exactly right. But except the other thing that our country is going to have to reconcile itself to real fast is that when he talks about, like, the immigrants that are ruining our country and the illegal aliens and everything like that, he doesn't mean, you know, apartheid, safety net, white Musk. he means brown people.
Of course.
And like exclusively brown people. He means people that listen to different kinds of music and dress differently and have funny accents and wear headgear that makes him feel uncomfortable. That is who he's coming for.
Yeah.
Like,
by the way, you're going for a different ending right now?
Yeah, I figure we're right here. Let's see what this is. Yeah, he absolutely means brown people, and it's heartbreaking, and I can't imagine the social, the economic, and then just like the emotional toll that this is about to take on us. All right, so I'm not sure how this is supposed to work. I might have to reload again, but I'm supposed to take the concoction that I found earlier in the New Game Plus while I'm in this room.
Anointing oil. Bottoms up.
But what do I do with it? White Claudia. Never mind. Here we go.
Oh. What?
Is that it?
Yeah. I just want to watch the
Let's
video.
see here.
How's he gonna react? Is he gonna laugh this time?
Yeah,
Is he
right.
gonna be like, who's that guy killing her?
Okay, here we go. All right, cool. New ending. So the videotape played as normal. Whoops.
Wait, what happened?
We missed it.
Wait. Oh, were you just trying to skip the videotape?
Yeah. I was just trying to skip the
Whoopsie-doodle.
videotape. I skipped the whole ending. All right, but at least now I know what I'm doing.
Okay, here, give me a second. I gotta get naked a little bit. The base heaters are doing their job a little too well.
Hell yeah. Dude, my computer is absolutely warming this room. It's 24 degrees outside right now.
I'm back, baby.
I was gonna say my computer is absolutely warming this room. It's 24 degrees out right now, and I'm downright toasty in my room with my door shut here
Nice.
because it's running Silent Hill. All right, let's try this one more time here. I keep on thinking that's lightning. It's this weird flashlight glitch.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, because I know the flashlight, that's when it's like flickering, but that's not a flicker. That's like a old timey photo bulb.
Right. Sparks, drinking from mystery bottles is always a great idea. I bet it is. All right. So we get in the room, we drink the mystery potion, and then we watch the tape. I have no idea what to expect from this ending, by the way. I don't know if it's comical or depressing or... This will make it all right for a special time, a special place.
Interesting.
All right, so we drank it. Let's watch the tape. All right, now we're actually going to let it play.
Where do you pick it up in New Game Plus?
So there's like a whole bunch of stuff that you can find in the hospital, and you like mix these two things together, and it makes the White Claudia.
Interesting.
I hope he just starts tripping balls.
Right?
The ending is called Bliss, so I kind of hope it's a little uplifting. Okay, this is the same.
Are you taping again? Come on.
This might also be an ending geared towards like speedrunners.
Or it's basically the ending you got, but...
Right, because you like skip the entire last part of the game with like the boss fights and the dialogue there.
Yeah.
Peaceful.
So like I can see like if you're a speedrunner and you're going for like a world record run, you'd probably want to aim for the Bliss ending because it cuts out a whole bunch right at the end.
Speaking of, there's a YouTube video I just watched today. It's like 2 weeks old and talking about how the any percentage speedrun for Final Fantasy VII, like vanilla FF7, is changing a ton right now.
Oh, really?
Because of some exploits they found out in October. And it's a big whole thing as far as like how the world map works, how the PlayStation
this is
loads
different.
it.
I promise.
Come on, we need to finish packing.
Okay.
James, honey, did something happen?
No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
Oh,
What the fuck? Okay. So, like, in this ending, he goes through all of that, and
yeah. I feel like there's no lesson there.
no, like, it turns
That's-
out she was never sick, and
I'm
he's
thinking
gone. I don't
he's
know.
he just got sucked in, and now he's able to start there.
Yeah, I guess. Well,
Well, with
why
all
is
the
he gone
knowledge-
from the chair? What does that mean?
Like he actually literally got sucked in, like in Captain N style.
Oh, interesting. I think you might be right. Like there was just like this moment where, okay, so like he essentially maybe got to go back in time a little bit, and
Yeah.
Huh.
Which is like, okay, isn't the same shit gonna happen? Well, we don't know her disease. You know, if this was
Right.
something like at just actual cancer, or if it was
zombie
literally
cancer.
like, hey, you know, too bad that chemical spill. She was, slipped in it. You know,
Okay.
is it something that can be avoided? Who knows?
All right, well, we got the ending, so whatever.
Cool.
I mean, maybe look
And all it
that
took
up a
was
little
getting
bit.
high.
Like, what did that mean?
Even though it's not funny, I feel like that's just one of the like joke endings where it's just like there's no lesson to be learned.
Yeah, right.
Just weird stuff happens.
Just do some drugs.
Do some drugs, kids.
I still do not recall dying this playthrough, but whatever. Interesting. All right, well, at one of these points, I think when I do another New Game Plus run of this game, I'll aim for the dog ending, and we'll watch that one together. I think just as kind of a 5-minute like little joke,
Yeah, right.
because I want to see how that goes down, and the alien
Yeah.
ending too. That would be kind of fun.
I'm just reading into like the bliss ending. what
Okay,
people
so
think
yeah,
of it.
what's the bliss ending supposed to mean?
People, well, as far as some people's takes on it, that James's soul is trapped in Silent Hill forever.
Oh,
He
interesting.
seems content.
Yeah, he does.
It seems James is just giving into the town. And it's just
Oh,
like, well,
weird.
maybe.
Okay. Well,
But-
I would
but
think
I
that
don't
was
know.
more
I don't
of
think-
like
I don't think the town
suicide
is-
ending.
I don't think the town is trying to make him happy.
No.
You know, that's up to him what
Yeah.
he does after he learns the lesson. I agree with you there.
Yeah. 'Cause I think this is a big penance metaphor.
Blah blah blah.
Oh, anyway. Interesting.
Bliss ending explained.
Bliss ending explained.
Wait, what? There might be actually something to it.
Oh.
Unlike any other ending the game offers, and gives you an interesting glimpse into both James's psyche and the wider lore of Silent Hill as well. What is White Claudia?
I don't know.
Blah blah blah. However, the rest of the game. So what exactly is it? White Claudia is most prominently mentioned in the original Silent Hill,
What?
where it is used to create a drug known as PTV, which is used prominently by the Order in its various rituals.
Okay, so they're sticking with the order, that's for sure.
Yeah, White Claudia seeds are seen as being hallucinogenic, including visions in anyone who consumes them. This is what led the Order to harvesting them. The White Claudia is native to the surrounding of Toluca Lake, only furthering the religious prominence of them in the eyes of the Order. So, how does it end up in Brookhaven? Michael sells PTV on this line in his own pockets, allowing the Order to use his hospital. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. So that's why it's in Brookhaven Hospital.
Yeah.
White
It's also
Claudia's
really
never been
easy to
seen-
find, which is why I just stumbled on it without knowing what I was doing.
So hallucinogenic properties. Okay, blah blah blah. So what exactly happens here? It's a hallucinogenic drug. In the simplest viewing of this ending, James is literally just hallucinating, which, yeah. None of what you see after he drinks the White Clawdy can be trusted. Blah, blah,
So he just
blah.
wanders off high as a kite.
What is notable in this updated videotape is that Mary no longer coughs. Not once in the rest of the video. In the bliss induced by the White Claudia, he has invented a past that never actually happened.
Okay, so yeah, we were kind of right.
In this world, Mary never got sick. James never killed her. They revisit Silent Hill like he promised her they would. Blah, blah, blah. When we return to reality...
So this is the ending where James is just like running away from all of his problems and just ignoring it.
Oh, for sure.
Didn't happen. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Which, you know, could be said for as kind of a critique of drug culture, right?
Mm-hmm. It is a metaphor to tell us that James no longer lives in any world adjacent to reality, but within his own mind, in the bliss of not acknowledging his own actions.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly it. Okay.
And then there's other perspectives, but it's like, okay, interesting.
But that's kind of what we were thinking. So
yeah, it could just be just the simplistic view, or not simplistic, but like don't read into it kind of thing, where it's just like, yeah, he's just running away.
Yeah, just running away.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, this has been Silent Hill 2. We'll do kind of maybe like a bonus sometime where we do the dog ending, but you can also just look it up on YouTube. So, all right. Next time, Max, we continue near. Maybe we go back to an old project, or who the hell knows? Maybe we start something new.
Sounds good to me. Well, I'm thinking the next time, I don't know if we'll do anything over there, but the next time we see each other is going to be in person.
Yeah, that's right. Just a few days here.
All right, man.
See you soon, buddy.
See ya. Have a good night.
Night, everybody.
Night,
and by everybody, we mean Sparks.